back, guys. The stream got cut off because of bad internet. By the way, Travis, welcome to the family. Brian Weber's now pissed off at him and you.
Oh, is that the guy? Is that the guy that commented on
That's
the
the guy
status?
put in
He said that all
timeout.
the upset.
I put on timeout because he you know what he did. Whatever he said, that word's now banned. That saying's now banned on this channel.
The boring lame.
He comments, I put him in timeout, and then he says I suck, and then he tells Travis to go fuck off. And I'm on Facebook, so you know.
Say I acknowledge.
Dave goes LOL boo. Mr. Jones, I can't put you in timeout, but I will put Brian and anybody else in timeout. Try me, motherfuckers. I am that petty when it comes to this shit. Yes, I am that petty, like I said at the end of part 1. Now,
really was. He was going off.
Now, when we last left off, we were going over the AP poll. We went over that, but here are some updates you need to know for college. Florida Gators will move their game against Eastern Washington Hurricanes to Sunday due to the hurricane. That game will air on ESPN Sunday afternoon at 12 o'clock. And South Carolina Gamecocks will be playing their game tomorrow night at 7 p.m. against South Carolina State. And getting to the NFL thing, just for a little bit, the 3 big news is that we need to worry about. Minneapolis chosen as playing A side of Chiefs Buccaneers game has to be reclassified. As many of you know, they are dealing with that hurricane in Tampa Bay. Please be safe, everyone out there. They will be playing the game at US Bank Stadium in Minnesota due to the Vikings being in London this week against the New Orleans Saints. So that is why it would be in Minnesota. Minnesota will actually get to see what football is like. Yes, I went there. Fuck you, Kirk.
So, I thought they had a game in Germany this season. Does this season they have one in Germany?
Yes, there was a game in Germany.
Season?
This season.
And then the one in Mexico. They won in Mexico City too, right?
Let's go. Hurry up.
Whoa. Hey, what was that for?
I don't know.
Who told me to hurry up?
Sorry. Being a dad right now.
Okay, I was... Fuck. I know I hate Roman that much, but damn. Chargers star Joey Bosa to have surgery, goes on the IR. And Cleveland Browns, as we all know, Myles Garrett had a car accident. But he still plans on playing Sunday. You know, he was in a car wreck yesterday. Just sit it out, buddy. You were in a car wreck. No one's expecting you to come back and play. Yes, you didn't die. No life-threatening injuries, anything like that. But still, oy. Now we can get to the fun part of this. We can get to the picks for this week. Isn't that nice? Of course, we have the college games to do. Now, of course, Travis did send me his little picks.
What are we doing first? The college?
We're going to do college first.
Alright, let me get my college stuff out. Okay.
Well, and hopefully Mr. Jones's little ones are behaving, or they don't get a cookie.
Krampus coming. Krampus.
Oh God, which Krampus movie? There's like 20 of them.
Oh no. I got a faithfulness from Sasha Banks.
No comment.
You're my biggest fan. Whoa.
Getting this shit. So the college games this week we have. The first one is Utah State versus BYU. I got BYU.
I got BYU.
Oh, Brian, dude, that's a low. Okay, Brian, that's not cool, bro.
BYU, B.
You got BYU, all right. And what about you, Dave?
BYU.
All right. Next up, Boise State against San Diego State.
Who's better?
Yeah, they're about the same. So this is a coin flip.
I got San Diego State. San Diego.
And I got San Diego State as well.
Who's playing?
San Diego State against Boise State.
I guess I'll go Boise.
Boise, all right. Well, we'll look at Travis's in a minute. Purdue against undefeated Minnesota.
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 I got Minnesota as well. Arkansas against Alabama.
Oh God.
Alabama.
The Crimson Tides. Woo! Crimson Tide.
This is my upset pick for college this week. I got Arkansas.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I know. I'm going insane. And then the last one, which is a battle of Virginia schools, it is Old Dominion against Liberty University. I got Liberty.
I got Liberty. And Mr. Shadow got his mute on mic on mute.
Could be because he's got the little ones.
Yep.
But who do you got on Liberty and Old Dominion, Dave?
Liberty.
Liberty. Which is, if no one knows,
Liberty.
which if you don't know, Liberty is a very Christian-based university in Lynchburg, Virginia, and I mean Christian.
Sorry. I don't mind. I think my notifications going off crazy. I don't know why. Fuck.
I know we'll get Mr. Jones's pick for Liberty and Old Dominion in a second. As far as for Travis, he has BYU, Boise State, Minnesota, Alabama, and Liberty winning the games this week. But let's get to the NFL games now. The first one, it is a white and black out attack by Cincinnati, as they will be wearing the white and black outfits, as they are at home against the Miami Dolphins, who Miami Dolphins are one of the only two teams left still undefeated. Also still undefeated is the Philadelphia Eagles. Worst team, of course, is the Oakland Raiders, as they are winless. Yes, I know Houston's winless, but they're not. They do have that tie. So there is that. Bengals coming off a win they kind of desperately needed against the Jets this past week. Dolphins getting a major win at home against the Bills, but it may cost him Tua for this game, because we don't know if he's playing or not. If Tua does play, that will probably help their chances. If not, it will be Teddy Bridgewater stepping up, as he is the backup for the Dolphins. I am going to take the Miami Dolphins here. I think the biggest problem here for Cincinnati is, yes, you're at home, but your offensive line is still terrible. Yes, you got by the Jets, but even then, they were still able to pop Joe Burrow a few times. And I'm going to say this. Joe Burrow and one other quarterback we'll get to later, their offensive line is doing them so bad, they're going to end up being dead. So give me the Miami Dolphins on the road against WKRP Cincinnati this week.
And before I do my pick, Doug, this is a fun fact, okay? Tyreek Hill, when he was with the fucking Chiefs last season, they played the Bengals, and Tyreek Hill had to go against Eli Apple. So now we see Eli Apple versus Tyreek Hill.
Oh, God, I forgot that. Well, Bengals ain't winning.
Tyreek Hill wants revenge. So, but I wanted to do an upset here, but I'm not doing upset. I don't believe the Bengals will beat the Fins. But I got Dolphins beating the Bengals.
Dolphins beating the Bengals, all right.
Oh, man. You know what? Dolphins have been my saviors for this season. Every game that they play, they have won. And people thought I was crazy. You know, and like you said, I with Tua out,
we don't know if he's out yet. It's a 50-50 shot.
And that's the thing. I think it would be an unfair advantage for anybody doing the picks right now to say, like, yeah, we're going to pick the Dolphins because he's going to be playing. I feel if he plays, they're going to win. I feel if he's not playing, they're going to lose. But I will take my chances on the Dolphins this time. Again.
Dolphins again. All right. And as far as for Travis, because I got his picks in front of me, Brian says up and high. See, when you do that, Brian, you don't get put in timeout. When you put that other stupid shit, you get put in timeout. You're learning. Only WWE writers would do that. Travis has the Dolphins as well, so I guess we're all Dolphins across the board.
Oh, that's always bad luck.
Well, no, it hasn't been bad luck this year because we haven't lost a Thursday night game, none of us yet, because of it.
That is true. That is true.
So we've been lucky on that. Let's see if it continues. Moving on. Who wants to get up at 9:30 in the goddamn morning Sunday to watch this? It is the New Orleans Saints in London as the home team, going up against Kirk Cousins and the Vikings. Dear God, London, I apologize for what we're about to send. I'd rather send Glacier versus Honest the Cat Miller for an hour long Iron Man match. That'd be more entertaining. Now, Vikings, here's the thing. When it's not a primetime game, they show up. But I don't know how to describe this game, because it's not a primetime game, because it's not a night game, but it feels like a primetime game because it's at 9:30 from jolly old England. Saints defensively have been all right, but offensively is what the biggest problem for the Saints have been this whole season. The offense just can't get it going. Vikings has some injuries, though, on the running back as well. Defensively, they're both about the same. And as much, I hate saying this, the only reason I'm taking this team is because I know the Saints quarterback's playing hurt.
I mean, they got Jason Hill.
Okay,
That's the backup.
Brian,
Well,
that's
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Brian, that's not cool, man. We don't bring people's wives or anything into the. No, that's wrong on so many levels. Even I gotta say that. No. Me pulling away from the picks for a minute before we continue. Yes, I know I make fun of the guy I don't like in wrestling, but I just make fun of him. I don't go after anybody, his girlfriend or children. You should not be doing that about Travis's wife either, man. I got to put you on timeout on that. We don't go after a wife or kids. Those are no-nos.
That's fucked up. You fucked up. How you going? That's messed up, yo. This dude. Can you block? No. That's it. Why the guy mad at you? What'd he do? Why he's?
Yeah, I think so. I gotta put you on timeout on that. Sorry, man. It's just the right thing to do. You can make fun of the person, just don't make fun of their family. That's.
Wait a minute. What happened?
Nah,
Brian saying, "Hey, Travis, your wife says hi." Pretty much, you know how some people attack people's wives and say your wife is here at my place or something? Yeah, I don't. I know Travis in real life, man. That's not cool, buddy.
Yeah, I have to draw the red flag on that one. I don't control anything over here. I don't say anything, but I just say, anything personal, no. Kids, wives, that's a draw line, and being political.
Yeah, that's pretty much. We don't do political, and we don't go after people's wives or children, because that's wrong. So, bye-bye. Sorry, Brian. All right, back to the Vikings Saints. I am taking the Vikings here and Kirk Cousins, I think this is like a good bounce back, a good game for them in the sense that you're not on prime time. You should be able to get an easy win because of the Saints' offensive issues. I mean, it is a prime time, but it isn't. But I'm got to go with the Vikings here, and I'm not confident in that. But
all right, Mr. Jones, you go next, Mr. Jones.
Oh, I don't know. I would comfortably say it's either there's no home advantage for either one, right?
Correct. It's in London. And for the most part, Londoners have adopted the Jaguars as their home team.
Now, see, here's the thing: how many yards on the ground does the Saints give out?
That's the thing. Because the last few games, they haven't been bad at running, but not great.
Yeah, but I mean, giving up yards, that's the thing.
Giving up. About the same. It depends. I mean, they played well against Tampa defensively, but they really couldn't have had a problem with the
either. So, and I've been trusting Kirk Cousins all this time, and I really should think about this long and hard. But I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna go Vikings on this one. Only
for the Vikings.
because, for one, my thing is this: one, the Saints kind of play like a watered down Eagles, but I think the Vikings have learned their lesson not to give up that many yards when it comes to rushing.
Fair enough. 2 for the Vikes. Not Jones, Dave.
You know what? Let's see. Do I see the Saints beating the Vikings' ass? No, no, I don't. I don't see this game being extremely. It's gonna be. I don't see the game being exciting.
It's not going to be a shootout.
9:30. I'm be in bed sleeping. But I'm not gonna get up watch. Let's go NFL Network watch this. No, I'm wait till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
But the game is on NFL Network. I should point that out. That's the only way you can watch this game, Vikings and Saints. You have to have NFL Network.
Who's gonna watch it?
Me, because I have no shame.
It's going to be a defensive game. It's not going to be a. It's not going to be a shoot. It's definitely not going to be a shootout.
Not with those two quarterbacks. No.
It's gonna be a field goal game. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go on my NFL Red Zone and watch 1 o'clock. So I'm not even gonna watch this game. I'm gonna watch it go on my Yahoo Fantasy. But I got the Vikings.
And Travis has the Vikings as well. So we all took the Vikings there. This is gonna be.
I think what everybody's doing right now is playing it safe.
Oh, it won't be safe next, because oh boy, we got a game to talk about. It's the Cleveland Browns at the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons got their first win of the year, almost choking at the Seattle, though. Cleveland beat the Steelers last Thursday night. Granted, Steelers kind of look lost without their heart and soul on their defense.
Pittsburgh looks lost and confused all the time. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they haven't really been relevant. No, I gotta agree. Pittsburgh hasn't been good in a few years. I think they should have just let Big Ben retire when he should have, so you could have started rebuilding earlier than what you did.
That's true.
The game is in Atlanta, so keep that in mind. The weather won't play a factor because the Falcons play in a dome, so that won't hurt them. Now, of course, we did talk about the player for the Browns who was in the car wreck. He's no serious injuries, anything. That motherfucker still wants to play. Somebody in Cleveland needs to tell him no. You were in a car wreck. Yes, there's no broken bones, no internal injuries. Motherfucker, just stay home and relax. We got this. It's, because I know I've been ragging on Cleveland a lot already, because of the starting quarterback. But Giuseppe's done a good job. The defense, I think, can hang with at least 1 week without him. So give me the Browns on the road. I don't trust the Falcons. Because if they almost blew it to Seattle last week, if it wasn't for Geno Smith doing Geno Smith things, Atlanta would probably still be would be winless. So give me Cleveland on the road. Go Brownies. Go Elf, or whatever that Elf's name is, and win.
All right, I got the Browns. I got the Browns.
2 for the Browns. All right, Mr. Jones. Now, before you make your pick.
Mm-hmm.
Travis's pick is Atlanta, so he's got the Falcons. So either you can ride the dirty boy with Travis, or you can come be a Brownie.
Oh man, and here's the thing. Like everybody knows, when I say in an alternate universe, I would definitely pick the Browns.
Okay.
But who am I kidding? I'm picking the Browns.
3 for the Browns.
My thing is this: the Falcons quarterback has not proven anything yet to me. Now, if he would have put up 300 yards in passing, I would say, oh yeah, give me the dirty bird. Give me the dirty bird. But no, I'm sorry.
Biden says, "What's up? You out of timeout? Don't make me put you back in there again for misbehaving." Up next Next up is the game I'm dreading because it has my AFC representatives for the Super Bowl this year. going up against my mother's team. It is the Buffalo Bills coming off that heartbreaking loss in Miami, going up against the Baltimore Ravens, who pretty much destroyed the New England Patriots. Travis has the Bills. I'm going last here because either way I'm getting fucked. So, Mr. Jones, you go next.
I'm gonna go Bills.
Bills.
I'm going the Bills. Well, wait a minute. Wasn't Josh Allen hurt, or is he still hurt?
No, he wasn't hurt. No, he was more. He was pretty much just tired and running out of fluids because of the game because it was in Miami.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm going Bills.
2 for the Bills. Dave.
You know what? I'm from New York, but this is my lock of the week. I see the Ravens pulling an upset.
Ooh. You got the Ravens. All right. Well, remember how I said I'd get fucked either way here because we know who my mom's taking, and I'm glad she's not watching this video tonight because, well, Baltimore, I love you. I love the crab cakes. I love the city. I love the beautiful ocean view every time I'm there, for video game conventions. I get to look at the beautiful water. But I'm afraid I get some bad news. The Buffalo Bills are going to come in and stampede over those crab cakes and put you through a table. So I'm going with Buffalo.
Well, I don't know because they said Stephon Diggs is injured.
Oh, wow.
He's injured.
That's what it said about fantasy. Unless they update it.
Well, you locked in Baltimore.
Yeah, I mean,
hell yeah.
As long as Buffalo's defense is still up par.
Yeah. I think you actually get some of their players back on defense this week, but 4 of them are out this past week. But they get some of them back.
Micah Hyde still injured. Micah Hyde or whatever.
Now, we know this then so far. If the Falcons win, Travis will be the happiest person on the planet. If Baltimore wins, Dave will be the happiest person on the planet. Up next, we head to the Big D in Dallas as the Cowboys, who are 2-1 with undefeated Cooper Rush, play their trap game as the Washington Cobra Commanders, Redskins, horse with no name, whatever you want to call them, come to town. Now, here's the thing. Dallas has been winning these games because of their defense. If you've watched the last 2, the defense has been very well. And unfortunately, the Commanders this past game against Philly, the offensive line let their quarterback get sacked 9 times. Dallas has sacked at least about, I think on an average of sacks between 5 to 6 a game. So this is more about not Cooper Rush in this situation. Stephen A. Smith is trying to make it about Cooper Rush. This game is more about can the Commanders' offensive line, can they actually stop the Cowboys' defense and actually protect Carson Wentz? We know what I'm going to say because it's my Cowboys. I'm taking my boys to win at home. Travis is also taking the Cowboys, probably because of the same reasons. Defensively, Washington's offensive line has looked terrible in all 3 games, even in the 1 game they won. Dave, I know you're not a Cowboys fan, but are you really going to take the Commanders here with the Commanders after how bad they played against Philly last week?
Oh man, I'm gonna be sick to myself saying this, but I see Dallas Cowgirls doing amazing here. Oh God. Elliot better give me points. Elliot, give me some
I got you
fucking
points on Monday because he did get a touchdown, I believe. Elliot did.
He did.
So.
And CeeDee Lamb don't miss the open shots either. So yeah, I got the Cowgirls.
3 for Dallas. Mr. Jones, are you going to make it a trifecta? Or are you actually going to put faith in the Commanders? Or, I have a...
Look, I'll say it like this. The offensive line for Wentz, I think is a slap in the face. I think they didn't want him on the team, and I think they're fucking him over. It's like if you really don't want him that bad, send him back to the Colts.
Yeah, Colts will take him. They'll trade Matt Ryan for it.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
You might be better off. So you're taking Dallas. Here's the thing. I even have a few Washington fans, and God bless them. Even they're like, we don't want to watch this game. One of my friends is like, I refuse to watch this game. I have the day off from work. She said, quote, I'm going into work that day unless they send me home.
Damn.
You know it's pretty bad when your home fucking fan base is like, nope. Nope. And that game's airing here locally because that's who we get a lot in Virginia. So I'm expecting for me to be in a good mood. About Aaron Jones hitting his 61 home run. Who cares?
Oh, the Yankees clinched. Oh, God.
Up next, we head to Detroit as the Lions, coming off a heartbreaking loss to the Vikings, at home against Seattle this week. Flipping my page. This is my lock of the week. I'm riding with Detroit. I'm sorry, it's Detroit, Michigan. Lions have actually played well this year, even in both of their losses. Seattle, since week 1, has looked lost and confused. I blame the coffee. This is my lock of the week. Go Lions, go. Travis also has the Lions winning this week.
I got the Lions.
3 for the Lions. Oh God. Are we actually gonna have Mr. Jones go join Geno Smith? Or he's like, man, fuck Geno. I'm going to Detroit. I'm going to see Kevin Nash.
Wait a minute. The Lions are playing against who?
Seattle.
The Seacocks.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lions.
Lions. I'm kind of scared. There's only 2 games we've disagreed on. This is getting disturbing. Up next, and guess what? I've gone. This might be when we finally decide to commit me into a mental institution. It is the Los Angeles Chargers who are banged up, look like the Walking Dead corpses, taking on the Houston Texans, who still haven't won a game yet. You know, they came close this past week against Chicago. Travis has the Chargers winning this game. This is my upset pick of the week. I am taking the Houston Texans. Yes, the Houston Texans to win a game finally. They're going to beat the Chargers because Chargers go. They ain't going anywhere but the newest emergency room. Half their team is injured or probably looking at the next game going, yep, this is when I'm going to get injured. Go Texans. Yippee. Mr. Jones?
Let's see, it's Chargers versus Texans. Damn. Wow. And Allen is still out, isn't he?
He might be playing.
Damn it. These damn injuries. Fuck.
The Chargers are so banged up.
I don't know. Hold on. I got Ellen in my fantasy jar. Hold on. Let me see if he says it's questioned. Yeah. Hold on. It says on my fantasy, I got him as my bench player right now. He said they don't have a question mark next to him. Let's see what it says. It says, oh, it's questionable still. Damn it. Sorry.
You know what? I'm gonna go Texan.
2 for the Texans, 1 for the Chargers. Dave?
You know what? I'm gonna make this even. I still say the Chargers still beat the living.
All right, so that's our first 2 and I think that is our first or second 2 and 2. No, it's our first 2 and 2 because the other one was just one by themselves. All right, moving on. We head to Indianapolis, home of Mr. Jones, who wants to bitch slap everybody who plays for the Colts because they know they beat the Chiefs. Unfortunately, they're not even close to first place because Jacksonville holds that division lead. Titans are coming into town. Derrick Henry finally woke the hell up. Unfortunately, Ryan Tannehill is still the Titans quarterback, so there could be problems there. Mr. Jones, the floor is yours. Do you trust Matt Ryan?
I really don't trust Matt Ryan. I really don't. And it's been a while since we did these, and I had to talk. I wanted to go back and talk. I don't care. Look, they went 0 Didn't put up no points in their second week.
Against Jacksonville.
They could not do anything right. But for some way, they won over the Chiefs. Really?
Really?
Yep.
You know what? I can't believe I'm doing this. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Colts.
It's one for the Colts. Dave, are you going to ride with the Colts once again? Because you got it late last week, but are you willing to push your luck, or are you going to be like, nah, I'm going to go ride with Derrick Henry this week?
Nah, I wrote this down like yesterday. I was thinking of doing the Colts, but you know what? I got the Titans. No, you can't outdo King Henry. He's the king for a reason.
All right, so that's one.
And I don't see I don't see the Colts defense going after fucking King Henry. I don't see the defense stopping him. So no, I can't do Colts. I'm sorry, Colts. You just got lucky against Chiefs. I got lucky, but no, I got the king.
You got the Titans, all right. Travis also has the Titans, and I'm also going to join that Titans bandwagon. I'm sorry, I think the Colts got luck. If Colts win this, though, Mr. Jones, you have the ultimate bragging rights next week.
Man, look, I'm like this. I was about to change it and go with the Titans. I'm like this. If the Colts win, I will definitely sing a song.
All right, now we don't know if we want the Colts to win or not. Well, you got a good singing voice. Mine's shit. Moving on, and I'm going to say this. This was my hardest game to pick this week because of the fact of how both teams are equally. The 2-1 Chicago Bears taking on the 2-1 Giants. Giants coming off a heartbreaking loss on Monday. You know, they played well, but they did lose one of their players due to a non-contact injury on the field. Tore his ACO, it looks like. He's done for the year. Giants defense, they're still looking okay, but it's that offense that you question, particularly of how bad they got pressured by the Dallas defense. Over for Chicago, you barely got by Houston. And it took an interception and a 3-point kick to win the game. Travis has Chicago. He originally had the Giants, but as he said he switched it at the 11th hour before we started, so that's why I'm letting it stay in. And he switched it to Chicago. He trusts them a little bit better. I got the Giants here. This was literally, and I'm going to be honest here, I was so torn.
Really?
And I'm going to say this has nothing to do with, defense or offense or kicking or injuries. I'm going to be honest here. This is the first time I've had to do this. I grabbed a quarter and flipped it. That's how I let this game be decided. I literally couldn't decide between the two. But I'm going to take the Giants here. See the Giants go 3-1. I'm sure Dark Knight's probably fucking shocked as I'm taking the Giants to win at home. Because he's a Giants fan. He says 2-1 ain't bad record. No, it is not. Giants all the way, Dark Knight says. But I'm taking the Giants here. I'm not confident, but I wouldn't be confident if I took Chicago either. So 1-1 in the picks. So Mr. Jones, after that revelation that Dunn knows how to flip a fucking quarter.
Yeah, come back to me on this one. I have to
come back, Dave.
Sorry, I gotta say something before we do my pick. Even though my picks is gonna be like not shocking, but I was on Facebook. You know Coolio, right?
I know, but yeah.
You know he just passed away.
Who did?
What?
Coolio. You know Gangsta's Paradise?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
He just passed away. Yeah, I got an IGN tweet. But anyways, yeah, so but I got the Bears over the Giants.
Bears over the Giants. All right, that's 2-1.
Justin Fields actually looked pretty damn good.
All right. Damn. Sad for Julio.
You know that guy who sings Faith?
Dark Knight says boo to Dave.
You know what? I'm gonna have to roll with Dave on this one. I may have to go with the Bears.
All right.
The fact that the Giants did lose one of their key offensive players, which he is a key player. I will say he is the difference maker. Yeah, I don't see him getting. Wait a minute, is it in New York or is it in
It's in New York.
Uh, yeah, I'm still going Chicago.
All right, fair enough. So I'm the only one riding with the Giants. That's a first, because I usually don't ride with the Giants that often, but in this case I do. Dark Knight says we still have key players. You do, but your biggest one is one of your big main ones is out. That's what we're getting at. That the one that makes the offense move the most, excluding the running back, your main wide receiver, is out for the rest of the season. You have many good players, but here's the thing. You don't have anyone now on the receiving core for the Giants that the Bears would be like, oh, deep threat.
Maybe, but you still got to watch out for Daniel Jones. He can still run.
He don't trip on himself. If he doesn't trip, yeah. But I think what helps the Giants here a bit,
you got
the Bears are not good at stopping the running game. That may be what helps the Giants if they can get the running game going again. That would be your thing. Barkley's going to have to be the key thing in this. You win or die with Barkley this week. Up next, we head to Philadelphia as the undefeated Eagles take on the surprising 2-1 Jaguars. And this game is not about Philadelphia. Anybody who says it's about Philly can shut the fuck up. This is not Wispin or Born and Raised. I spit the play gun on most of them. I cannot sing that fucking song. It's about Jacksonville because they're 2-1. And everyone wants to know, is this Jacksonville team for real? Or are they just beneficiary of the schedule? Since they played a Colts team who couldn't do shit, and a Chargers team who's so banged up that I think us and this party could beat them. Now, here's my thing. This is the definition of a trap game for Philly, because I think Philly's overlooking them, because next week in week 5, Philly actually has a harder test. As Eagles are on the road against the Arizona Cardinals. They might be overlooking Jacksonville. And Jacksonville, this is house money, because if you lose, no one's going to be surprised. But if you win, it's going to shake up the AFC, because now everyone's going to have to look at Jacksonville and be like, hey, the team's not shit. It was the coach last year that was the problem. But this is my second upset pick of the week. I am taking the Jaguars on the road to upset Philadelphia. I think Philly might be overlooking them just a little bit. Travis has the Eagles winning this game.
You know what? I really underestimated the Jags. I really have. But I really think that I think their time has come. You said it's in Jacksonville, right?
It's in Philly.
Oh, it's in Philly. Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, this is going to be an upset for me. I got Philly winning over Jags.
So you're going to take Philly, who's favored at home, as your upset. Nice. You can do that. We don't care about point spread or anything. But this is a trap game for Philly, though, so it does feel like if Philly wins, it feels like an upset in a way, because it is a trap game, but at the same time, Philly's defense is scary.
Their defense is scary, but it's their offense that makes me worry, because I'll use this as an example. When Philly went up against the Vikings, I was all in it. I thought, Minnesota was going to come out there and run shop, and even they thought they were going to run shop. But it took their defense to trick up that team. And from what I've seen from the Jags, their offense is everywhere. But when it's coming to like the second quarter and the third quarter, that's where the Jags are monsters. Okay. And I think what's going to happen is that the fan base there in Philly is going to change everything. Because they got in the head of Kirk Cousins. Their fans is crazy. So,
well, it's ECW land. That is not a surprise. That's pretty much all I know it for. Dave, are you joining Travis and Mr. Jones with the Eagles, or are you going to join me with Jacksonville and join AEW for a night?
No, fuck. You know what? What I write down? Oh, you know what? I'm rolling. I'm rolling with the Eagles. Eagles been looking good, and I say Eagles are the. This is what I've been predicting since the beginning of after week one. My Super Bowl prediction is Eagles and it's the Eagles and it's Eagles and Dolphins Super Bowl, both for Alabama.
If it's Dolphins and Eagles, I'm gonna be like, if it's Dolphins and Eagles, I'm like, I ain't watching that Super Bowl because I don't want Alabama to be applauded. Fuck Alabama. Fuck the Roll Tide.
I got Eagle. I got Jalen Hurts. He's not gonna get hurt. So it's Jalen Hurts all day.
Dark Knight says Jags. All right, next up, we head to the Steel City as the Steelers are at home against the Jets. Jets will have their starting quarterback back. He will be back for his first game this week as he has been cleared. He will be playing, so Mr. Wilson will be back. Jets do have some questionable though things on offense and defense, but Steelers, Mitch Trubisky fucking sucks. Bench his ass, Pittsburgh, and start the other guy. You got nothing to lose. TJ Watt is still out.
Kyle Pickett.
Yeah, stop Pickett.
Kyle.
Dark Knight's taking the Jets on this one. I'm taking Pittsburgh here. I really can't imagine the Steelers losing to the Jets. If the Steelers lose to the Jets, oh boy, Pittsburgh's going to be going insane in the membrane. You're going to be seeing the entire city of Pittsburgh demanding Trubisky get benched and put in the rookie quarterback to see what he can do, because they're going to be like, if we're 1-3, our season's in trouble. But give me Pittsburgh here. I just don't trust the Jets offensively enough with what they got offensively to do anything. So, and Travis has the Jets, so that's 2 for the. So, Mr. Jones, Jets or Steelers?
Just put a gun to my head.
I'll put a cookie.
Damn, man. This is tough. Damn. You know what? I don't see Steelers losing another game. So, God, man. Okay, I'll pick Steelers.
2 for the Steelers. All right, Travis has the Jets. Dark Knight has the Jets. You know he's not in our pick league, but we're going to still mention his pick anyway. Dave, are you going to ride with New York? Are you going to go Jets, Jets, and make Mike Greenberg happy? Are you going to be going? Are you going to be joining Kurt Angle and joining the Steeler Nation?
This was tough, man. I had to flip twine on this. You have a good offense and a sucky defense.
Which team?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, man. Okay. I crossed this thing out like 3 times. I had the Steelers over the Jets, but then I crossed it out for the Jets and Steelers. But you know what? I gotta stick to my gut here, and my gut says the Mitch is gonna save them a losing streak against the Jets. Even though I like the Jets defense, but I'm going with Steelers.
Steelers, all right.
It's true. It's true. It's damn true.
Yeah, let's hope they have some of that Kurt Angle power. Up next, we head to Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, we actually got to sing this time, and it wasn't for Cincinnati for a change. Thank Christ. And it will be the Panthers at home against the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals coming off a heartbreaking loss, almost made the comeback, but did not succeed. Panthers defensively is what won them the game against the Saints, because offensively the Panthers still suck. I was hoping with Baker Mayfield it would turn it around, but yeah, that's a big old negatory there, buddy boy. Dark Knight has the Arizona Cardinals winning this one. Travis also has the Cardinals winning this one. Here's my thing with the Cardinals. I think offensively they're better than definitely the Panthers' offense. There's no doubt there. The question's going to be, can the Cardinals' defense back them up? I say yes. Give me the Cardinals. I have zero faith in Baker Mayfield. Until Baker Mayfield can show me that magic he had in Cleveland, I don't trust Carolina offensively to do anything. Give me the Cardinals on the road.
Whose turn is it?
Cardinals and Panthers, Dave.
Oh my god, let's see. I kind of want the Panthers to win, but because the Cardinals not division. But then I don't like the Panther crowd. I live in North Carolina, and Panther fans are obnoxious and annoying. But I want the Cardinals to lose. But I want Panthers to win. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going with the Cardinals. Kyle Murray is going to do amazing. He's going to run the ball.
All right, Cardinals are around the board until we get to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, are you going to be joining the old people home in Arizona, or are you going to be going, Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum?
Man, Caroline has a good defense. It's just this. I mean, this one shouldn't have been hard for me. You still got Baker Mayfield who's still trying to learn this team, and they won a game, haven't they?
Panthers won their first game last week. They got by the Saints.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll go Arizona.
Everybody's picking Arizona. Great. We all just fucked Arizona. Kidding, of course. Eventually, that's going to come back to bite us in the ass. I'm waiting for that week when we all had the same games and we all fucking lose. And then I'll just drink my pain away. Up next, we're heading to Green Bay, Wisconsin. As Mr. Rogers. Rogers.
Why did I just paint a picture of Mr. Rogers, not the other Rogers, Mr. Rogers, holding the microphone?
If you know,
you be my neighbor.
If you know who I was ripping off there, congratulations. I think that's going to be the gimmick for the Packers for the rest of the season. It is the Packers at home against the Patriots. Patriots quarterback will be out, it looks like. You know, the Patriots have not said anything official, but he is dealing with a high ankle sprain that usually keeps you out 2 to 4 weeks. Packers are at home after a tough road win against Tampa Bay. Travis is, of course, taking his Packers, which is no surprise there. We know I'm taking Green Bay because, I mean, come on. Have you not watched my videos? I think I've took Green Bay almost every game this year. So give me the Packers. Patriots got offensive issues trying to learn a new playbook. Because here's the thing. Apparently they wanted to have a new playbook and everything because the original one went to the Raiders. AK Raiders fucking suck, and we'll get to them in a minute. But Patriots have some injuries on the quarterback, some other injuries they're dealing with. I think this is a right up easy picking for the Packers, so give me Green Bay as well. Dark Knight has the Green Bay Packers. Holy shit. Mr. Jones, are you going to take that bad man, Mr. Rogers, and make it a wonderful day in the neighborhood? Or are you going to get some clam chowder?
Yeah, I'm going to go Green Bay this time around. I'm going to go Green Bay this time around.
Green Bay.
I can't trust the quarterback to the Pat, so...
Yeah, it's either going to be Brian Hoyer, who's like 30, close to 40 years old, or it's going to be the rookie quarterback they drafted.
Brian Hoyer sucks. Brian Hoyer sucks ass. I hate that. He's played for that. Sucked ass. I hate that guy.
Oh, we know who Dave's picking them, but Dave, tell us anyway. Why are you picking Green Bay and why?
I don't like Packers either. I wish it was a tie, but we don't like ties here, so I have to pick with a better team. The better team is Packers. The Patriots don't got no damn offense. They have their offense is garbage. They don't know. They leave people open. And the Mac Jones, he also great. He hurt his ankle, so he bad. Just yeah. But I don't like shredded cheese either. So, but I'm choosing the Packers.
Packers. Yep. We all made sure it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood for Mr. Rogers and Travis, because we want to be the neighbor. Moving on to The worst game of the fucking week! I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, this is going to be a good game. Bull goddamn motherfucking shit! Masturbating's more fun than this game. Yes, I said that. Watching a movie starring Paris Hilton, yes, House of Wax, is a better film than this game. The Slender Man film is better than this. Blackula. Yes, I know what that is because I own it on tape. Blackula will be better entertainment than this shit. Would you like to take a guess what game I'm talking about? It is the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. I'd rather watch The Bye-Bye Man, which is one of the worst horror films ever made. If you've never seen it, go watch it because it's shit. But it's going to be better than this. I don't want to go first. Who wants to go first here? Dark Knight's taking the Broncos. Somebody go first because I ain't going. Nope.
You know what? I'm seeing the Raiders getting the first win. The Raiders. Hello?
I'm still here. Yeah, so Raiders.
Nobody wants to talk about this game.
Yeah, sorry, Travis, I hit the wrong button there on my thing. Nobody wants to. I don't. You want to talk about it, Mr. Jones? Go right the fuck ahead.
Oh gosh, no.
Even you don't want to fucking talk about it.
Okay.
Travis says the Broncos. By the way.
Can we talk about? Acknowledgement?
Oh fuck! I'd rather talk about. Can we talk about Sick Boy?
About him?
Can we talk about Albert Wesker?
Murder, death, kill.
Alright, I'll pick. I got Raiders.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not looking forward to this game. And know what really sucks? Depending what state you live in, this is the game you're going to get to watch on television. That's the doubleheader. So either A, and I'm hoping this happens in my case. I hope to God I get the 4:05 game, Cardinals and Panthers, or Patriots and Packers. Because I'm going to say this right now. If I'm forced to watch Broncos and Raiders Sunday, I am going to stick my head in a toilet, light the son of a bitch on fire, and go to the hospital. Because going to the hospital is more entertaining than this travesty of a game. And here's the best part that no one mentioned. The Raiders coach. Guess who he used to coach years ago? He used to be the Broncos head coach.
Oh, God.
So this is the definition of boredom by death. I'd rather watch an opera.
My thing is it's the simple, not to cut you off, but the simple fact that Broncos don't put up any points.
Broncos.
This is bad because they have a Super Bowl winner on their team that's playing in here, and that's the sad part. Is like you got Russell Wilson, who owns a ring, and he's not putting up any points. I don't know if he don't give a damn or if he just said,
I blame the head coach.
I don't have to impress anybody. I don't have to impress anybody by putting any points up. I got a beautiful wife at home, and I can hit that every single day. I'm thinking that this is him saying, you know what, I don't care anymore.
Could be. You know what? I have a great idea on how to make this game better. Have Russell Wilson's wife and Derek Carr's wife on the sidelines, so at least the fans have something to look at. Because that's the only way this game can be saved in ratings. I can't believe I'm going to say this. If somebody said, Doug, you have two choices. Watch the Broncos and Raiders, or watch every WCW 2000 pay-per-view, I am taking the Vince Russo era of WCW. I feel like I won't be bored. I feel
very used to saying that.
I feel fucking disgusting saying that. I'm gonna take a bath after this with gasoline. But guess what? Because I'm mentally insane, I think the Raiders finally get their first win. Because here's the problem. While the Raiders cannot hold on to a lead to save their life, they do one thing the Broncos have not been able to do the entirety of these 3 weeks. Get points.
Wow, the Buffalo Bills signed Xavier Rhodes. I don't know how that part.
So give me the Raiders. Now moving on to a fun game on Sunday night. Yes, a fun game. We'll see points, hopefully. It won't be boring. It will be the Chiefs against the Buccaneers. Of course, we know this game might be moved from Tampa Bay to Minnesota because of the hurricane that's hitting Tampa Bay. Travis has the Chiefs winning this one. I got the Chiefs as well. I think this is a bounce back week for them. After the upset against Indy, but I think they bounce back. Buccaneers still have a few injuries on offense. Yes, they do get the one receiver back from suspension. But the Buccaneers offense, all game, all season, has not looked well. They've only won their games because of their defense. Because offensively, if we look at Tampa, there's one thing Brady's missing. He's missing his Frankenstein. He's missing his Gronk. McGinn Kansas City. Travis has Kansas City. Rosie, a.k.a. Dark Knight's wife, has the Chiefs. Dark Knight has the Bucks. Mr. Jones, are you going to take the team that the Colts beat last week? Are you going to be like, man, fuck Tom Brady?
Sorry. Neighbor wants me to work.
Go ahead, Dave.
I was gonna say someone's in trouble.
No, they just. I got the Bucks.
Oh, Dave's got the Bucks.
I'll be right back.
All right, Dave's got the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Chiefs. All right, so it looks like Dave's on his own on that one. We got one game left. I'm sure if you. By the way, my voice hurts now after going off about the Broncos Raiders. Oy, thank God for Italian ices. I still got like 12 of those left. It will be the Rams against the Niners in San Francisco. We know the Niners are coming off that heartbreaking stupidity loss against Denver that they should have won, but they did not. Rams, after losing to the Bills in Week 1, have turned it around a bit. You know, they haven't played great football, but they played just enough to win their games because Atlanta almost made the comeback, but Rams defense held. No problem, Dave. Rams almost blew it last week against Arizona, but again, the Rams defense did its job. The thing is with this is about the Niners. Can Jimmy not make the mistakes he did this past week? Can the offense for the 49ers score points? Because we know the Rams can. Rams are beginning points. That ain't the issue there. The problem for the Rams has been their defense. Niners defensively have been fine. It's the offense for the Niners that has you questioning them right now at this point.
But our best players are injured. Like Trent Williams out for a couple weeks.
You did get George Kittle back though.
Yeah.
I don't think he played well against Denver though. I don't know if that was because first game back or
he caught one pass the whole game.
Oh God, I'm glad I didn't play him. I wanted to, but I'm like, no, it's first game back. Let me not. Dark Knight has the Rams. Now, Dave, you know this is your Niners. We're gonna let you take the field. Bitch about Jimmy Garoppolo like you usually do.
I did already. Okay, but any of y'all who missed it, I did a promo on Jimmy G. Who the fuck steps out of bounds? You did that lying guy. Who does that? You dumb idiot. You hold the ball too damn long. Come on, when you play, you make Kirk Cousins look like he's like the greatest. You suck. My grandma, who's dead, can do football better than your ass. And you hold the ball too damn long, you get intercepts, you get picked. Don't do that. When you see someone open, you go for it. Don't stay and then when the defense come after you, don't hide in the corner and cry. You have to be a man and get up and don't hold the ball. Okay? Give it to someone. But you're my team no matter what. I love you guys, even though you piss me off at times. But I got to pick my Niners all the way. Win, death. Yeah. So fuck you, Jimmy G. Hope you leave next year. There.
Alright. Well, Travis has the Rams as well. I'm just double checking. So, Mr. Jones, are you going to ride with Jimmy Garoppolo? Are you going to be like, man, fuck Jimmy after this bullshit from Sunday?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say fuck Jimmy and roll with the Rams. I'm sorry, there's no way. Absolutely not. And they may be a good team, but...
Yes, he does have the Rams, Travis. Now, here's the thing. I was watching that. I got to go back to the 49ers Broncos game. I have to. Mr. Jones mentioned me saying, "Are you getting on that night?" And I got on because the game was that fucking boring. Because it was like what at one point 9. It was like what? It was 10-5. I think is when I finally got on, and I'm like,
it was like 3-5.
I couldn't believe what was going on. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, I was bitch online. Remember that? I was like, what the fuck?
We actually decided to stream because the game was so boring that me playing as the Ravens was more fun.
And I was bitching. I was a fucking idiot.
Here's the thing. I like Jimmy Garoppolo. He's not a bad guy, but the problem is that game did him no favors. And that was supposed to be his coming out game, his coming out party, because he could have shown that this is why I should be the starting quarterback for the Niners. We don't need this rookie. You got me. Now, Niners defensively played great. Unfortunately, the problem was their offense was nowhere to be found. Granted, neither was Denver. I wanted to ask, did everybody get high in Denver, Colorado, hang out with Captain Ron and RVD and Matt Riddle, and decided to smoke a joint instead of playing a football game? Yes, I know what that is. I'm not a complete idiot. I've seen Soul Plane.
What?
Yeah, Soul Plane's awesome.
Yeah, I actually have that on DVD.
I got that on Blu-ray.
Gotta get it on Blu-ray. Mention that aside, I was thinking, you know what, everybody, here's what I want everyone to do before I make my pick. Instead of watching the Broncos and Raiders game Sunday, go buy yourself a copy of Soul Plane. You would not be disappointed. Rosie said, Doug, FYI, I got a car. I hope it was an ice cream truck, Rosie, so you can drive around like Sweet Tooth the Killer Clown. Go do 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 do. But all jokes aside, I think this will be a good Monday night game. Niners need this win. I think it's kind of a bounce back game. But I think the problem with the Niners is they don't have enough offensive weapons to hang with the Rams. And then in the end, the Rams offense just obliterates the Niners. Give me the Rams on the road against San Francisco.
Damn.
Rosie got a 2010 Lincoln MKT. What the fuck is an MKT? Is that a Mortal Kombat car?
I gotta help my neighbor move a coffee table in.
Alright, no problem. We're just gonna go over week 5 next week, so you're good. Alright, week 5 games to be paying attention. Oh my Jesus Christ, no!
What?
We're gonna have a shitty Thursday night game. It's the Colts at the Denver Broncos next week.
Oh God. Hey, I'll be watching Impact. I watched Impact that night.
Mr. Jones, how does that make you feel knowing Thursday night you get to be at work and not have to watch that game?
We play the Panthers.
Colts and Broncos.
Thursday night?
Next week.
Oh, yeah, Thursday night I'll be off. So
oh, that's right. So you get to watch it, poor bastard.
I think we play the Falcons. So we play the Falcons or Panthers. We play one of those next week.
Niners play the Panthers next Sunday.
That's gonna be good.
But guess what? Next Sunday, week 5, we gotta get up at 9 motherfucking 30 in the morning again, because there's another game in London. It's the Giants and Packers.
The Packers?
At home in London against the Giants. Oh God, they're trying to kill me this year with these London games, aren't they?
Oh God. Garbage games. Fuck you, London people.
Cowboys play the Rams next Sunday. Your primetime Sunday night game in week 5 is Bengals at Ravens. And your Monday night game in week 5 is the Raiders against the Chiefs.
Oh God, the Raiders.
Can't blame London for this. You gotta blame the NFL.
We got Roger Goodell.
I blame Goodell. I blame who's ever setting up the damn fucking schedule for this year's shit.
But I'll see you guys later.
See you later. I'm just looking ahead to week 6 real quick. You know what? I better apologize. Colts fans, I apologize. You will not be the worst game in Thursday Night Football this year. No! That goes to week 6. It's the Commanders against Chicago. By the way, I didn't get to mention it. The Colts, what did the Colts play Thursday, Broncos in week 5. Packers got the London game in week 5. Niners got the Panthers in week 5 at 4:05. Cowboys got the Rams in week 5. My mom's Ravens play the Bengals in Baltimore. And then the Monday night game is Raiders and Chiefs. But week 6 is interesting. because we don't have a London game. We don't have a European game, thank God. Your primetime game in Week 6 is Cowboys at Philly. And your Monday night game is Broncos at Chargers Week 6. And then just going to Week 7 real quick. Saints and Cardinals Thursday night, which you got to have Arizona Amazon Prime for that. And then your Steelers Dolphins in Week 7 primetime night. And Bears and Patriots on Monday night, Week 7. But that's the next few weeks. I will probably be streaming tomorrow because I'm getting back to better, feeling better. I can eat more food. My voice is still somewhat shot, but hey, that's what ice cups are for and Slurpees. Mr. Jones, what are you going to do now?
For me, I'm actually just gonna chill. I was gonna do my Madden. I know I have to simulate Week 12, which that's where I'm at right now. I have no idea. I wasn't ready to be off today, so.
Fair enough. Well, you and me can figure out something. I'm sure we could find something to do. Oh yes, before I forget, because I should have did it with Dave, but I think Dave saw my post. Quick heads up for you PlayStation Plus for next month, because they did announce the Plus games. I am kind of disappointed because we did not get a horror game for October. I don't know, which is kind of surprising. The only thing I can think of is unless they're going to add it to the second or third tier Plus, which if they do, that helps me because we know I have the third tier one. But if you have normal Plus, here's what you get next week. On the PS4 and PS5, you get Hot Wheels.
Okay.
So I'll have the PS4 version finally, so I can actually download that and we can stream that. Since we know we had issues with me being on the 5 and you on the 4 didn't want to load up correctly. I don't think it had good net coding for share play, that kind of thing. As far as for the other two games that are PS4, Injustice 2.
Okay.
Which I already got the platinum. If no one has it, good luck, because there's one trophy that will make you rip out your hair. And then the other one is Super Shot, which is a cool first-person shooter game. You pretty much play some who controls time and everything, and time only moves when you move. You can shoot enemies in the head, throw guns, chairs, and other shit at them. It's a fun game. It's also got VR components, so if you have the VR, you can play it. But if you don't have the VR system, it's alright. You can still play it with a controller. But those are your three games: Super Shot, Injustice 2, and Hot Wheels. Hopefully there'll be other games announced for the other two tiers of Plus, but we shall see. But until then, peace out, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the picks, and see you next week. Hopefully the same time. Hopefully at 8 o'clock, if Madden doesn't have an update. Ooh.